Hello and welcome to the video where I try to learn the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park with the 2020 Formula cars. I've done a little practicing. I'm currently 8th in the world. Thank you very much. I'm never going to catch two and eat a shit, but I didn't see that before I looked at it. I'm just going to do a little practice and then I'm going to set up a quick race. I just want to get the feel for it, see how the setup is going, and if I have to make any little tweaks here and there. Usually the braking is the issue for me. I've been trying to figure out the brake pressure for this car. It seems to be hovering around 60 is the sweet spot, but we're going to see how it goes. So I've got, I don't know what the difference is between you two. That's what the top one, sure. Brake pressure, yep, 60, so that's the last time I checked it out. Brake bias is a little more forward leaning, which is fine. That's where the load goes. It's going to go into it. Oh, you know what? I forgot I changed the map. No, I did not set up a ghost for this race. And I usually do that because I have no real good idea where the brake points are. But we're just going to vibe with it for now. I think this is where the two... It is not where the two box turns are. Okay. Oh, it's after this. It dips down, goes to the left, then it's hard braking into the 90-degree rights. So here. And I'm off. Oh, man. What a great first lap this is. I'm going to change my heads-up display and I'll get right back to it. Oh, man, we are so back in business here, except this time I put the map, you know, where I can plan ahead a little bit if I need to. Just trying. I went non-verbal at the function here because there were turns and my brain cannot possibly handle two things at once. Whoa. Alright. Stewards say it's legal. Hard turn coming up. Bit of a thick hairpin here, so we'll just... It's a very jumbly track. Lots of what the kids these days are calling undulation. Little bit of a lockup. That's okay. I do think I can stand to turn the brakes up a bit. By a bit, I mean like maybe to 80 instead of 60, just because I know I'm losing time braking earlier because it brakes slower, and that just breaks my heart. Okay, managed to catch it at the end there. I'm also trying to be cognizant of, I do what I just did there a lot, quick little touch of the brake and a downshift, just to get the nose moving in a little more aggressive. I'm sure that's poor form, but, I mean, shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Does anyone? Oh, keep it in the lines, please. There we go. Not the best. I've had better box turns, which is not a technical phrase. It just looks a bit boxy. Alright, I made up almost a second. 8 or 9 tenths there. I don't think that would have moved me up in the leaderboards any, but it's fine. Okay, so this calls for a bit of a brake adjustment. I want to try it. I'm probably going to hate it, but I'm going to try 80. So I'm going to try a little later here, a little tap. I probably could have just coasted through that, actually. I like the sound of the plank slapping the floor. This good old Canadian tarmac here, which is what they used to call me in high school. Is that a thing for getting walked on? That's not true. This is so much easier than Road Atlanta. Though not as easy as Watkins Glen, which I have the world record of, just so you know. As I'm recording this, I have the record. Fucking, it would take no work at all for someone who knows what they're doing to beat it, but I'll take it. Oh! In the last 2 laps, I've shaved off pretty much a second and a half. That's gotta count for something. Okay, that's good enough practice. I am into this setup. Let's look at the flat spots. Flat spots, hello? Oh, maybe they're at the back. Okay. Alright kids, we are all set up for a 5-lap race of the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. I randomly got 10th position, love that, between Pierre and Charles Leclerc, which I guess in 2020 this is pretty good for the red team. Who's in last? Safety car, gotta love it. George, Prince George never stops complaining about everything. Okay, no, I don't want to quit the session, my bad. Okay, so I'm sticking with the 80% brakes. I've fueled it up for what the game tells me will be 6 laps. We're gonna give her. Let's go. Let's stop. Okay, let's go. Oh, I've lost so many positions already. 3 of them. Whoop. Alright. That's me getting pit maneuvered by the AI. Safety car, I need you. I'm gonna, that didn't, I'll be right back. Okay. Nothing happened. All I did was I turned off the rearview mirror. So I had to focus on the start there. Turned off the rearview mirror. It's probably just me. Fuck. Okay. Do I have damage? Am I currently in possession of a damaged car? Okay. I'm gonna give that one more shot here and see how it goes. Alright. Let's do it again. Okay, trying to get my spot back here. And there it goes. Whoops. Okay. That's okay. It's a long 5-lap race. Give me Monaco, am I right? Anyways. Canadian driver, Canadian track. Maybe someone will be nice to me and let me through. They are not letting me through. They are, in fact, letting me down. I suspect I have too much aero on this car. Oh, I got no damage. Let's go. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. P5. Do not overtake. That's okay. That message did not come up until after I overtook a bunch of stalled cars. And luckily for me, I can't read, so we're gonna give her. Hey, buddy. This is the worst race anyone's ever seen. But I totally legitimately earned 5th position. You know what, if I'd qualified, and I'd qualified at the back, probably I would have been in a lot better running. Instead of getting pit maneuvered twice and just shit in the bed. Looking at the back of Bottas's car here, I can't help but think, I deserve this. Not P5, I don't deserve P5, just the agony that is a safety car on a not grade 1 track. Get ready. I'd love to have a horn in this. Here we go now. Full battery. down, take 7th, foot through it, touch the grass. I'm just on the brakes a little too long through that right-hander. Uh-oh. Guess who forgot about the back-to-back 90s? Coolant leak. The hell it does. Let's go. It's right behind you. Battery is still at max, that's a mistake. Coasted through on the last lap. All I gotta do is play defense now. Hold on to my totally legitimate, well-deserved P5 in a car with a coolant leak and a flat spot and a dumb shit driver at the wheel. Okay, that backed him off a little. It's Carlos Sainz now. It is not Danny Kvyat. That would, I mean, if I get overtaken on this lap, by Sainz, fine. By Danny Kvyat, the torpedo, no. Turbo fail. Yo, I gotta turn off these tech issues. Anyways, we're on a cooldown. I can't cool down when the coolant is leaking. Why is this guy getting on my grill? Okay, so here's the thing about the cooldown lap. It's real hard to cool the car down when the engine... Oh, I gotta turn that shit off, man. It happens like on time trials all the time too. It happened on my video, the Watkins Glen one I just posted. I was in time trial and the game was like, you're gonna have an engine problem. Maybe if I put it in first I can... Okay. Well, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. That's not true, actually. It is the most embarrassing thing I put on the internet. That's not true either. I'm gonna go. Don't at me.